the enemies are trying to use this against our government forces, but recently, with the Voice of Moderate Islam, a program supported by a partnership with the coalition forces and the Jordanian forces here, this will enable our scholars who went to Jordan to bring new experience and also learn about a culture of coexistence, a culture of tolerance, so that at the end of the day, everyone can live in a peaceful environment despite the differences of opinion. I would like at the end of my this short briefing to thank all of you for this great opportunity to be provided to me so that I can share at least some snapshots of the progresses that we have made. And thank you very much.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, distinguished members of the Pentagon Press Corps, ladies and gentlemen. Watching this on the Pentagon channel or C-SPAN at home, I'm Colonel Arif, commander of the Task Force Nashmi from the Jordanian Armed Forces and the commander of the Jordanian Ranger Battalion, partnered with the 173rd Airborne Brigade Combat Team in Logar Province, Afghanistan. The Jordanian head of state, His Majesty King Abdullah II, issued the Amman message in 2005. This message denounced terrorism and those who use Islam for purpose not in keeping with the Muslim religion. Many Americans are unaware of the triple suicide attacks in Jordan in November 2005 that killed 61 of our people and injured many more. We pledged then that the attacks on the Jordanian homeland would not stop us from fighting face-to-face with terrorists. King Abdullah assured the world after the monstrous attack on the 9th of November 2005 that we will pursue these terrorists and those who aid them. We will reach them wherever they are. After these attacks, the Jordanian people, men, women, and children from all parts of society and all walks of life, showed the world that the Jordanians are united. After the terrorist attack, they marched in the streets of Amman and all the Jordanian cities in demonstrating, condemning such cowardly and inhuman acts. Jordan have rallied around His Majesty in his leadership, and that leadership that stands against all terrorists, inhuman or uncivilized acts. Today, His Majesty pledged to ensure the world is safe from extremism, has extended to our support for the ISAF, the coalition forces in Afghanistan, where Jordan has made a commitment for over 1,000 Jordanian military and policemen and women. I look forward to taking your question today and discussing the amazing thing we have been able to achieve with the 173rd Brigade together in Afghanistan under Colonel Johnson's leadership. It's a true partnership and an example of how security, governance, development, and information all works together to make this insurgence irrelevant. And thank you.
And questions from here. Michael.
Michael Evans from the London Times. If I could ask a couple of questions. First of all, Wardak has become a sort of symbol of success in many ways, but it has come under severe attack from the Taliban over the last few months. What sort of level of threat do the Taliban pose to you in Wardak at the moment? I'd like to ask you also a little bit more about the the visit of the clerics to Jordan, which I think is an interesting mission. Explain a little bit more about what they've done and how they can now come back.
Well, Michael, first let me address the discussion on Wardak province and its security. and then I'll let the governor address that, and then I'll let Colonel Arif address the Voices of Moderate Islam. In all parts of Afghanistan, in an insurgency, there's going to be varied security issues in different portions of districts and provinces. Currently, what we are trying to do in Wardak is expand the security and prosperity that exists in Kabul and move it through the districts from north to south, mostly along what we call Highway 1, which is the Kabul to Kandahar highway, and is a major thoroughfare for commerce and the patterns of life of the Afghan people. What we've been able to do is expand that prosperity down Highway 1. We do still have threats along that highway, one of them being issues sometimes with private security companies that are engaged by either locals or Taliban forces. But again, under the leadership of Governor Fadai, who took measures to ban certain private security companies and also took measures to control their movements on the highway, we've been able to provide better security on that highway and allow prosperity to move south through the province. So even though there are small issues of security, we're continuing to make progress every day. And as we make greater progress, the enemy will continue to make greater effort to disrupt that security. Governor, would you like to add on the discussion of security for the province?
Yeah, I agree also with Colonel Johnson that we are making progresses with security. We are the Afghan National Army and Afghan police forces are their capacity is growing day by day, and every day the coalition forces are helping our forces, the leaders at the provincial and district level to be professional and have more result oriented. And currently, we believe that the public have more faith and trust in our forces, and that also comes with a better cooperations with the people, so that we believe that it will ensure more security in the future. We do have some issues, and that happens with any other provinces, but we have to be also very realistic that we can't fix the problems of 30 years or more than that in 7 or 8 years. We have to be patient. We are making progresses. We have now policies, systems, procedures for hiring different officials at national and provincial and district levels, and a time will come where we believe that all the hirings and in the police will be based on merit and professionalism.
Colonel Arif, sir, for the Voices of Moderate Islam, the effect it had on the mullahs that traveled?
Yeah, in fact, we noticed in the last 10 years that insurgents, terrorists, they start using the ideology or the extremist ideology of using their personal violence act to blame it for Islam and in the name of Islam. And this is something which is, we can say it's a red line. It's not step on it for using these accusations. We found out the insurgents and the terrorists, sometimes they use it in the name of Islam as jihadists, or they are fighting the coalition forces in the name of Islam. So the initiative of the Voice of Moderate Islam with Task Force Bayonet partnered, my task force, with the support with my government and the Saudi government and the United States government, both the U.S. Embassy in Kabul and in Amman, we have get this initiative to select 34 personnel from the Logar province and Wardak, And these people, some of them, they are scholars, some of them, they are from the Afghan National Army, from the Afghan National Police, and different kind of people from the society. And they have participated for the first station in Jordan, Amman, with a seminar. And this seminar talking about the moderate Islam and the tolerance, and to stop accusing, and getting to stop that Islam is, they use it like is a reason or a method to end their goals.